Yeah. So pop quiz, pop quiz. Who here has ever bought a book that they haven't read? Who here's bought a book that they haven't read? Right? Anyone?
Yes.
Yeah. I've got
Yeah.
stacks. I've got stacks on my And who here has ever bought a item of clothing that they've never
Hey.
worn? Anyone? Yeah. Yeah. Right. I've even got stuff in my, I haven't even taken the tags off. Yeah.
Mm.
And how many of you have bought courses or trainings that or course that you haven't done yet? Anyone? Yeah. I've got, yeah. Now I remember, and this is the story that Chris was talking about. I remember it was like a gazillion years ago, and I think it was like 2008, and I was going to this conference. It was in the US, and I think it was somewhere like I think it was like either Dallas or Atlanta. I used to go to lots of conferences in the US years ago, and I'm sitting in this 3-day conference, and I'm kind of like totally in awe of the people on the stage. And actually it was a Dan Kennedy event. If anyone's heard of Dan Kennedy, anyone? Yeah, he's like, yeah. And it was when he was doing events with Bill Glazor. So it was yeah, showing my age. And I was totally blown away. And I virtually bought everything that was on offer. It was 3 days. People were on the stage and they were like, buy my stuff. And you ran back to the room and you credit card. And and again, you have to remember this was like 2007, 2008, something like that. And I bought a course on like setting up your own custom online TV channel, right? And that was before YouTube was around. That was before there was YouTube. So you needed a
Um,
producer. I had to go in and in the set, all of that stuff. I didn't even live in the States. I had to go to the set. I bought that. Copywriting secrets on writing ads, scaling your business to 250 million. When I wasn't even doing a million, but I
I
had
love
a
this.
course on scaling the business to 250 million. I had marketing funnels and all this kind of marketing tactics. I even had a course on managing difficult employees, and I didn't even have any employees.
It
But I
didn't
had a
even have any. I mean,
course
you
in
Lola
case.
got me with this story. Like, this is
In case
amazing.
needed it, I had a course. And you know, when you're running but to the back of the room, and like every speaker, and when I got home, I was like buzzing. And I remember trying to explain to my partner at the time, like what everything was and why I needed it. I needed it. He was like, yeah, okay, darling, well, I guess that sounds good, kind of thing. And a week later, I was like buzzing. And 2 weeks later, I was like, kind of buzzing. And 3 weeks later, I was like totally lost.
We know that feeling really
I
well.
was totally
Yeah.
lost. And I was in the middle. I was between London and Portugal, and I was in Portugal, and I had all this stuff around me, and there were marketing systems so complex. I had no idea where to start. Video strategies, social media strategies, sales team strategies, abandoned cart sequences, no call sequences, e-commerce chat tools like event marketing, PR, all that marketing. I had it all in the middle, just me, and in the middle of Portugal with all that stuff. And not only did I have a lot of stuff that I didn't need at that
Mhm.
time, it just totally overwhelmed me. And it made me, and you know what else? It made me feel guilty. I felt guilty.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
felt guilty telling my partner, like, oops. And I was focused on the wrong thing. I was focused on the wrong thing. I was playing the slow game, trying to work all of this stuff out on my own. And I was playing the money slow game. Like, it was slow, really slow. Now, can I just give you some real news? Real news on attracting
Yeah.
clients. And I don't know if I should say this, but I just want to like be really straight. And that is for your business, you may not have got into business. I know lots of people did some amazing things and lots of
Mm.
different like skills and stuff, but you may not have got into business for marketing, but spending time on attracting clients is like the most important thing for your business. Like, and that's kind of like the real news, right? It's like, and once you get stuff working and you systemize and you digitize, and you know, it can be so much fun. It's not that like marketing's this, ooh, but it can be lots of fun. But it's like the most important thing for your business before setting anything else up. Now, we talked about some